Before we go too deep into today's video, let me clarify a couple of things. When I say friend or foe, I did the same thing last time on Federico, and you guys said, oh, you didn't say anything more than just how he conducts business. That's how businesses work. No, that's not how businesses work, because what we judge here is their media presence and what kind of image they're trying to pass. And if you're a business owner, it's normal that you will do whatever you can to make a sale. But when you try to get into the good side of people and try to seem to be just a watch enthusiast and somebody that just is in the hobby because you're an enthusiast first, people trust you. And with that trust comes power. And when you abuse that power, I think it's important to bring it up. So yes, they have the right to make margins, whatever margins they want. It's a free economy, but I have the right to judge them for that because I want them to be clear. So with that in mind, let's go to today's video about John Buckley of Vookum. And yeah, so John Buckley is very famous on TikTok, on Instagram, in all the platforms. The guy has thousands of followers. There's no way you like watches and you haven't seen his face. And he became famous for all his Rolex deals and services. And he's a superstar. He's a very successful Rolex dealer and enthusiast and expert. So there's a few things I wrote down here, and I'm gonna start with the positives. Yeah. Okay, to be a Rolex expert, what do you need? Deals. Is he making deals? A lot of deals. So he has that for sure. He is a professional. We have that established. There's no other way around it. Does he know everyone? He knows everyone. You can see him on the Diamond District in New York going up and down, calls people. People know him. They open their safes for him. He even goes to that very fancy guy, which to me looks like he's the boss of all watch dealers, honestly, in that corner office. That's how you know he's a boss. And always gives him the most impressive watches, admittedly. So he knows everyone. The third is, does he have enemies? Because every successful person has an enemy, a nemesis. And yeah, I mean, he has plenty, I assume. But the most famous is Manny. And Manny is just a very slimy guy, if you ask my opinion, that keeps blaming him. Like, he keeps accusing him of being just a battery changer. Which to me is BS. I think I've only seen one video of him changing a battery to begin with. But Manny has a catchphrase that everything is available, and everything is available. Yeah, if you have the money, everything is available. We know that was always the case. You're not bringing anything new to the table, and you're basically a nobody that's trying to make money off of his back. And before you guys accuse me of that, I don't make any money. I don't have any affiliate links. I only have this channel and talk it. I don't sell anything. So screw you if you're thinking that. Does he know how to identify beyond doubt fake Rolexes? No, he doesn't. And actually, there's a video of him admitting that he got a Rolex and he sent it to Rolex factory, and they said that it's fake. The movement was fake. So even experts can have trouble identifying fake Rolexes. So be careful where you buy. It's crucial. I'm not saying that he sells them. I'm not saying that, but it's very easy. I mean, the money to be made are a lot. So it's people get to the temptation of trying to fool you. I'm not saying that he does by any means. I'm just saying that even he get fooled. Does he know how to handle properly when he works on the watches? And the answer is freaking no. Even though he knows many things of what needs to happen in a watch. He can identify the issue and work on it. The way he handles the watches just pains my eyes. Just wear freaking gloves. Wear those condoms on your fingers. Why are you grabbing the freaking watch naked hand? He has so many videos with naked hands grabbing the movements. And if you have seen your hands, every time you touch your phone, it has smudges. Imagine what that does to the movement of a watch with time. That fat, those oils from your hand are sitting on a movement. It doesn't matter how clean you think they are. And then with time, it corrodes everything. Don't do that, man. It's just disgusting. The way he touches them, he doesn't know how to do that. Then, last but not least, is he honest with his followers? Well, there's a video from 2023 where he is saying that he is basically disgusted. They ask him how come you're not wearing a watch? And he's like, yeah, basically I'm not wearing a watch anymore because, everybody's into it now. Everybody and their mother knows about the specific models of Rolexes. And that is why I'm not interested anymore, because they made this hobby very pedestrian, basically. And fast forward a few months later, he opens up a school. Does this remind you of something? Of how to make money out of trading watches. So he is trying to make money from teaching you all the trade secrets. And what does that do? For $20 a month, by the way. $20 a month. So he's trying to make $20 a month off of you and your dream of becoming a watch dealer or whatever you're going to learn through his classes or whatever that is. And which is just weird, if you ask me. We've seen other people trying to do this. And also, it's disingenuous because he is the same person that was blaming all this social media situation about people getting to know watches and becoming too pedestrian. So now you're contributing to the issue. Overall, I think that John Buckley, when it comes to knowledge and actual capability, he's definitely capable and definitely a professional dealer. But as a watch maker, quote unquote, he's not very honest with everything that he did with all this money asking school, teaching people how to make money off of watches. And he's on camera saying that he got fooled, basically, buying a Rolex. So I think he's another case that is like 50-50. Would I buy a Rolex from him? I probably wouldn't, only because just the idea of him opening it and treating it the way he treats it, it treats all of the watches that he's touching. I wouldn't want to know that. I'd rather buy from somebody that might treat the watch even worse, but I don't know it, than knowing that this watch is definitely fingered by him. So that's all for today, guys. Let me know what you think about John Buckley, Vookum, and how do you like this format of videos, if you want to see any more of that, and who you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, ciao.